Thank you, Ambassador Puri, and thank you for coming and being a part of our We Women Want. In fact, we've had many conversations with you, but today I'm very happy because the first time we met you, I think your book had just come out, Swallowing the Sun. But in that very short time, I think it's made the list of national bestsellers. It's got a lot of critical acclaim for a debut novel. It's I must tell all of you also the book is available outside. In fact, those of you who want to buy it, and hopefully we'll get the ambassador to sign it also. The book is actually set against the independence backdrop, and those who know her will know her character is really there because it is a very feminist comment. It's a very feisty book. The protagonist of the book, Malti, and her sister, they push boundaries, they push patriarchy, they push societal norms to make a point, and it's a love story also, I think drawn from letters of her parents. But why am I talking? You tell us about the book first. But before that, I also want to tell you she's the first woman assistant UN Secretary General, and she was also the youngest IFS entrant, and she topped her class. But first, tell us about the book.
Thank you. Priya, it's a wonderful gathering that I'm part of. I was listening to the panels before me. Such powerful women, such role models for this generation of young people and young women, both men and women who need to be feminists, both men and women. I want to emphasize that. So thank you for calling me. And yes, I'm very pleased that my book has won so much love from both young women and men. It is, at its heart, a women's empowerment novel, a feminist tract, but it's also an epic love story, a grand romance of a kind which I have been told has not been written in recent times. It is historical fiction, but it is so much also contemporary because it is about a confluence of the reimagining of India. In fact, imagining of India at that time, during the freedom struggle, young people were trying to imagine India from the larger concept of Bharatvarsh as a free India, and that free India, what would it be? How to get to that freedom destination? That was their passion, that was their commitment. So it was that. And then there was a civilizational reawakening, as is happening right now. And the confidence at a time when they were under colonial rule. And then the third thing was the cultural efflorescence that was happening too. And in my book, I particularly draw upon the Marathi cultural renaissance that was happening at that time. So in so many ways, and then today we are looking at reinventing India, taking India on the path of greatness, 2047 developed country goal. So I think for young people today, it would be, and it is, therefore resonating with them. It is something that coming of age story, family saga, and it is also what my dear friend Malashri Lal, her poetic exhortation, may you honor your ancestors whose genes sleep deep within you, those who fought for freedom and kinship for little women, and I would say little men, such as you. So it's that spirit. And the book title, Swallowing the Sun, is drawn from a 13th century saint, Muktabai's Abhang, which talks about achieving the impossible, people breaking boundaries, becoming extraordinary doing extraordinary things. And my women characters are very powerful women who dare, who keep faith and achieve miracles, make miracles. So that is the spirit of the book. But also the men, I was listening to the discourses before, many of my men characters have drawn admiration because they are women respecting, women empowering, whether it is the father or the lover and husband, guru, and other characters in the novel who try to break out of the patriarchal conditioning that they have
a feminine side, which is, I think, very important.
Right. Absolutely. So, and it is, in fact, really an ode to the indestructibility of the human spirit, the triumph of the human spirit, as an assertion of identity and confidence by every Indian today. And I would like to quote a poem of Tilak, which I have transliterated in the novel. Bola have te malakaya tyache pure zaan to meets maze bada. And the last stanza of this is, am I not complete and auspicious? The purpose of God's creation felicitous. It matters not to me what is your opinion. I well know my own strength, my dominion. So that should be the anthem of our women today and your whole movement that Priya, you lead so ably and so persistently what women want.
Thank you so much. And I must say you have a beautiful voice. There are a lot of hidden facets to you, which we are going to bring out today. Another facet is, of course, your career in the diplomacy as the